Hola a todos y todas, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Vamos a continuar nuestra misión aquí en Horizonte Mass Effect 2, que la habíamos dejado así a la mitad más o menos, después de que nos encontráramos a un mecánico, a un superviviente aquí de la colonia. Así que bueno, estamos en medio de la batalla contra los recolectores. Así que bueno, vamos allá, chavales, vamos a continuar. Vale, pues aquí estamos, nos habría abierto este tipo la puerta, muy amablemente. Así que bueno, vámonos en busca de más recolectores, amigos. Vale, esto no me mola un pelo, está muy tranquilo esto, Hostia, están ahí, chaval. Están ahí, a ver, colocaros por ahí, chavales. Oh, cascarones también, Assuming control, eso no me mola un pelo, Vale, hay un heraldo, A ver, ¿dónde estás? Estás ahí detrás, cabrón. A ver, disparo con moción. Dijo mi nombre, el cabrón. Vale, aquí no tengo posición, A ver. Pero, a ver. Hostia, ¿eso qué es? Vástago. What the fuck. A ver, aquel tío que espera. Aquel tío le voy a pegar un francazo en toda la cara. ¿Pero qué es esa abominación? A ver, vamos a poner nuestro rifle querido. A ver. Asómate, amigo. Mugriento. What the fuck. Oh, qué buena. ¿Ha muerto? ¿Quién se lo ha bajado? Yo no, Sí, le quedaba un huevaco de armadura. Muy duro el tío ese. Es una especie de cascarón raro, vaya. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí, por estas moviducas. A ver, cadáver recolector. Pasa. Daño biótico. Muy buena. Vale, vamos a ver si hay algo. Baterías. Vale, vamos a ir a por esa movida. Vale, no puedo pasar por aquí. Joder. Qué poca arquitectura bien hecha, macho. Hay que no poner un puto caminillo. Es aquí dentro, creo, ¿no? Sí, baterías. ¿Qué coño? Pues nada. Hay que ir por aquí, por donde íbamos. Íbamos bien. Hay una puerta ahí al fondo o algo. Esos ruidos raros no me molan nunca. Vale, hay una puerta, Vamos a ver si hay algo aquí en estos lados. A ver si hay algo aquí arriba. CPU, acceder. ¿Dónde está eso? Aquí. 3000 pavetes. Pues de lujo. Vale, por aquí puedo bajar. Sí, de lujo también. Puerta, derivación. Pues nada, hay que ir para ahí, chavales. Pero qué camino que hay. A ver. Vale, las clavijillas estas. Esta con esta. Esta con esta. Si están juntas, de lujo. Vale, este es con este. Y este con este. Ok, listo. Vale. Muy tranquilo está esto, Buah, música tensa. Cascarones. Vástagos. Joder, ya se han bajado a Garrus. Garrus, tío. Tienes menos aguante que Miranda. Debería dolerte eso, que te diga eso. Vale, hay cascarones ahí, ¿eh? ¿Qué cojones? Hostia, hostia, quitarme este de encima. Oh. A ver. Se han bajado a Miranda. Joder, Miranda, tío. A ver. Vale, hay un cascarón, ¿eh? A ver, vamos a ponernos el arma este de los recolectores. Vale, uno está fuera, ¿eh? Vale, fuera. Investiga la torre. Vale, vale. No, reparte el arma este de los recolectores. El rayo láser ese, vaya, lo que cojones sea. A ver, estoy viendo algo por ahí. Vale, aquí hay munición. Munición. La tengo llena. A ver, esto está cerrado esa puerta. Aquello también. Hay baterías aquí. Vamos a abrir esto. Vale, 130 de munición para armas pesadas. Ok. Vale, pues es esto, ¿no? CPU piratear, debe ser. A ver, es de uno de los de códigos de estos. A ver, uno naranja, doble naranja. Este, ¿no? Sí. Vale, uno blanco con un hueco. Este, ¿no? Sí. Y ahora uno blanco pequeñito con naranja debajo. Este va a ser, este de aquí. Esto es.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Edie, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
Once they know this, the collectors will try to stop it.
Got any other helpful tips?
Vamos, que van a venir a saco ahora, vaya.
Reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Vale, van a venir a saco. Me voy a ir para aquí arriba a cubrirme. A ver, vamos a sacar el franco. Vale, se han bajado a Garrus. Tío, aguanta, ya te digo, aguantas menos que Miranda. Veniros para aquí y que vengan ellos a por nosotros. Veniros para aquí y que vengan ellos a por nosotros. A ver, salva a Miranda, Garrus, porque la veo un poco perdida. Alteración. A ver, Garrus ayuda a Miranda, que la veo perdidísima. A ver, hacer algo a aquel tío que me está tocando la moral un poco, ¿eh? Vamos a ponernos el rifle ya normal. Vale, asesinos recolectores. Estrellar. Vale, está ahí. Vale, está afuera, ¿eh? Oh, hay otro ahí. Conmoción.
Concussive shot ready.
Vale, otro allí.
Enemy down.
Vale, fuera. Vamos a coger la munición. ¿Dónde hay más? Ah, ¿hay uno allí o qué? Sí, sí, hay uno allí, ¿eh? Vamos a ponernos el franco. Vale, fuera.
Get ready.
Prepárate, pronto vendrán más. ¿Ahora vendrán de este lado o qué? Cascarón. Hostia, 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 hostia.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
Neutralize Commander Shepard.
Buah, buah, ¿dónde está? Vale, está ahí, Heraldo, Heraldo. Alteración, Miranda, es todo tuyo. Y conmoción yo luego.
You cannot resist.
A ver, veniros para acá, por favor. Que os van a matar ahí.
Got it.
Your form is fragile.
Vale, está el Heraldo ahí, ¿eh?
Found that one.
Kinetic destiny.
Vale, fuera. Vale, vienen más, vienen más.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%.
Vale, viene aquel. ¿Pero qué hacéis ahí metidos, joder? Veniros para esta parte, a cubriros.
To protect the tower.
Que parecéis masocas. ¿Queréis que os maten o algo?
Concussive shot ready.
There we go.
Venid para acá, joder. Son pesados, ¿eh? A ver, Miranda, por favor. Vente para acá. Vale, fuera. Ok, ok.
Get ready. There's
Van a
got to
venir
be more.
más. Que vengan, que vengan. Que aquí yo estoy... a ver qué pasa. Hostia, ¿qué cojones es eso? ¿Pero qué coño es eso?
Edie, we need that system online. The new one. Whatever that is, don't get too close.
Pretoriano. What the fuck? Es el momento de sacar el arma de los recolectores, vaya. Wow, 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 wow.
My attack was ineffective.
Anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
A ver. Barrera, ¿eh? A ver.
Anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Vámonos para aquí atrás, vámonos para aquí atrás. Ah. Le queda poco, le queda poco, le queda poco. Fuera. Cascao. Ahí está, joder. Hostia.
They're pulling out.
Se van los cabrones, Nos hemos dado por culo, vaya.
There's no reason to stay. Most of the colonists are on board. They...
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
More than most, Shepard.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander
Oh,
Shepard,
Ashley.
Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
It's been too long, Ash. How have you been?
That's it? You show up after 2 years and act like nothing's happened? I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. I thought you were gone. You were more than our commander. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
Not my choice. I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma while Cerberus rebuilt me.
You're with Cerberus now? Garrus, too? I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
Bullshit. I know what Cerberus is like. They talk about putting humans first, but at what cost? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Ash, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Typical Alliance attitude. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're blind to the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of the facts.
Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe it's you. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'm no fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extremist. I'll never work for a group like that. So long, Commander. Good luck.
Es bueno, un reencuentro con Ashley no muy
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up.
provechoso.
But enough of this colony.
Vale, pues hemos terminado aquí la misión de Horizonte, chavales. Como os dije, bastante intensa, con recolectores y su puta madre. Así que bueno, vamos a continuar y vamos a hablar un poco ahora con la gente de la nave y dejaremos el episodio. Vamos para allá.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Ash said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus. Was that you?
I may have let it slip that you were alive, and with Cerberus.
You risked the lives of my friend, my crew, and that entire colony, just to lure the Collectors there?
A calculated risk. I suspected the Collectors were looking for you, or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. I told you I wouldn't sit and wait while the Reapers and Collectors gather strength. Besides, they would have hit another colony eventually, and without a way to predict which one, they would have abducted everyone.
What's our next step?
We have to keep the pressure on the collectors. They'll be more cautious with their ground operations. So we need another opening. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
They're powerful, but we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
Vale, pues vamos a hablar con la gente de la nave. Nos han dado nuevas misiones para reclutar a nueva gente. A Samara Unasari, a Time Krios. Así que bueno, vamos a hablar con la gente y tal. Nuevos mensajes, a ver. Estas deben ser las misiones, así que bueno, las cogemos y que vayan saliendo al diario. Así que bueno, vamos a hablar con primera instancia que tenemos por aquí a Jacob y a Mordin. Así que bueno, a ver, Jacob, Nico, ¿qué te pasa?
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter.
¿Qué te preocupa, men?
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gurns back. The ship
Esto debe ser la misión de lealtad de Jacob.
sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck, see if it's legit.
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Iremos a echar un
I
vistazo,
think we
men.
can spare the
Nico.
time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Ok, viaja a AEA. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con Mordin, que está aquí al lado. A ver, Mordin, siempre currando ahí.
Shepard, how can I help?
You
Hablemos.
got a minute to talk?
Later, updating crew
Vale,
dental
no,
records.
está
All
muy
Cerberus
ocupado.
personnel have cyanide capsule.
Pues hasta
Anything
luego.
else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Ok, pues nada, vamos a bajar al piso de abajo. Vamos a hablar con Miranda y con Garrus. Miranda quiere verte. Me acaba de decir, oh, sí, sí, sí. Venga, vamos para allá. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con Miranda, que nos decía que quería hablar con nosotros. A ver, ¿qué se cuenta? ¿Qué pasa, tipa?
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Claro,
Andy, you're
tía,
one of my
dime lo
crew.
que quieras.
Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father's tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Did your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
Te ayudaré, tía.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in a lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Ok, esto es la misión de lealtad de Miranda. Que bueno, lo haremos en un capítulo más adelante. Bueno, vamos a ver con Garrus, a ver si se cuenta algo. Pasa, Garrus, men, ¿qué tal?
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some
Vale, estás muy
calibrations.
ocupado, como Mordin.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
Buenos currantes.
I'll be here if you need me.
Bueno, pues vamos a hablar con Jack, creo que es la que queda. Jack. Sí, Jack. Y Grunt, vaya. Jack y Grunt. Que bueno, están en el mismo piso, creo, ¿eh? Están en el de abajo los dos. Sí, vamos para allá. Pues vale, vamos a hablar con Jack. Creo que sí, está por aquí abajo, sí. Jack es una tipa que me cae guay. Está muy loca, pero me cae guay. A ver, ¿qué pasa, tipa?
Hey,
Hablemos.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's,
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
it's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism.
Joder.
That was a good one.
Estación espacial, what the fuck?
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck them.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
Bonita despedida. Vete a la mierda y gracias por preguntar. Qué serio. Me cae bien esa tipa. Vamos a hablar con Grunt en última instancia. Y lo dejaremos. Vale, vosotros no. Vamos a hablar con el Krogan. Que es por allí, ¿no? Starboard Cargo. Ah, no, aquí está el Scythe este. Tomar por culo. Era para otro lado entonces. Port cargo. Aquí es, esto es. ¿Qué pasa, Krogan?
Shepard,
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
the hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships, anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info's floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
What did Okeer want you to feel about this stuff?
Hate. But the pictures, the aliens in them, they don't do anything. I see blood, craters, but so what? My guts were grown from 1,000 more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Vale, pues bueno. Vamos a dejar aquí el episodio, chavales, después de haber terminado la misión de Horizonte. Y hablar así un poco con la peñita, que nos han dado misiones de lealtad y rollos de esos. Así que nada, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio, que bueno, empezaremos una nueva misión de reclutar a alguien, o quizá alguna de lealtad de la peñita. Ya lo veré, así que bueno, espero que os haya gustado, lo dicho, y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo, próximos vídeos. Un saludo a todos y hasta luego, chavales. Adiós.